You're starting at Metro PCS, right? You want to go far in the company, don't you? And I bet you know exactly how to do that. Right. How about some tips from someone who's been where you are now? Good answer. Let's start with Exhibit A, Jesse Wilson. Jesse started off with a temporary summer job, and 6 years later, he's risen to become the manager of one of the largest Metro PCS stores in the country. Today, he oversees a staff of 33 who serve approximately 10,000 customers a month. His story is about making the most of the opportunities presented to him to create a career. Serious question, what do you think Jesse wanted to do with his life? Oh, why don't we ask him?
Well, working at Metro PCS was not originally what I had in mind. I went to New World School of the Arts, and I'd studied dancing and acting, and I had dreams of the Broadway stage or maybe Hollywood. I got most of my recognition from doing the Irish dancing like you'd see in Riverdance, and I kind of hoped that maybe I could even get to join the show. But after high school, I hurt my ankle, and I had to think about doing other things to make money. So I took a temporary job at Metro PCS. It was only supposed to be for the summer. But I worked so hard and so well that my managers recognized my potential. So from there, they offered me a full-time position 3 months later, and 6 months down the road from there, they made me a key holder. I continued to work hard and aspire to moving up in the company, and they continued to give me more and more responsibility.
Let's listen to that again.
I continued to work hard and aspire to moving up in the company, and they continued to give me more and more responsibility.
You got that, right? Okay, so there's the important part, working hard. But what does that mean? Here are some tips. Doing well at your job is about more than literally doing your job. Jesse literally did go the extra mile, or miles in his case.
Jesse came to work every day in a bike because he didn't have a car. Kind of like that bike over there. He rode that bike to work every single day. He never complained, he had a really good attitude about it, and he got to work and did the job.
Tip number 2, how well you do on the job starts with how you approach your work.
Well, you have to have a good attitude when you come to work. You have to have pride in your job. It doesn't matter how insignificant the task is, and Jesse is a prime example of that.
Well, I never really cared what task I was given. I just wanted to do it well. And after 6 months, I was made a key holder, and I continued to work hard and strive towards making accomplishments for the company. They made me a senior sales associate. I spent 2 years right here at the North Dade store as a senior sales associate, and I was really proud of that most because this is the store that has the highest volume in the company. I continued to work hard until they made me a store manager over in the Pembroke Pines location. But my goal was always to come back here and manage the largest volume store. So in 2006, I got that opportunity, and now here I am for the last 5 years, the store manager at North Dade.
Yeah, that could be you. If you pay attention to tip number 3, people who do well are those who don't always wait for someone to tell them what to do.
Jesse Wilson never waited for anybody to teach him anything. I mean, he's the kind of guy that something was rolled out and he'd go and just run with it, and with great results at the end. His leadership skills are incredible. Jesse has the most senior sales associates, assistant store managers, and store managers promoted from under him, not including part-timers to full-timers. He would teach them, and I mean, follow up, make sure everything was to procedures, to policies, teach them how to mentor other people, follow guidelines. It's incredible. I wish I had many Jessies in all my stores.
On to tip number 4. Take advantage of the experience of your coworkers and managers.
Employees don't always realize what a great resource they have in their manager and other managers within Metro PCS. Jesse did, and this helped him take their advice and rise rapidly through the company.
The mentor thing is true. A lot of people have helped me out along the ways. My store managers really taught me how to manage. I remember when I was first promoted to store manager, my manager gave me a gift. It was a book called The 1 Minute Manager. And it always I always reflect on that because it amazes me how much he cared about furthering my career. And now that gives me the opportunity to give others advice and hopefully mentor them and help further their career.
So, where do you want to be in a few years? If you don't know where you're going, how will you ever get there? Right, Jesse?
It is very important. I always have a goal. I like to know where it is that I'm going. In the beginning, I wasn't so sure what my goal was, but once I figured out, that was it. I knew I wanted to be a store manager, and now I want to be an area manager, so I'm working towards that.
Well, goals are important. You have to be clear of what you want in life, and in this case, You have to have goals to escalate where you want to be. And like I said before, Jesse will be a prime example of that. He have taught us that you could just start from the bottom and work your way up to succeed anywhere, not just only in Metro PCS, but in your personal life as well.
What I would say to a new hire is always stay positive. Even if things aren't looking up or it feels like nothing's going to happen, just keep working hard and showing good diligence. I spent 2 years as a senior sales associate here in North Dade, and for a while it got frustrating. I thought, when am I going to get to move up again? I interviewed for store manager a few times. It wasn't my turn. I realize now that I wasn't really ready at that point, and I have to look at those experiences and learn from them. So it's best to always stay positive and just keep working hard, and your time will come.
So, do you have a better idea of what to do to succeed here now? Then what are you waiting for? It's time to get started. Good luck! Oh, you want to know if you'll ever have a video made about your career at Metro PCS? Well, that, my friend, is entirely up to you.